Hello, this is Mesos Aurum, and welcome to Understanding S.F.M.L. Today, we'll be learning about RenderWindow. RenderWindow is first defined by a window size, which here we say is 640 by 360 because that is easily scaled to other aspect ratios. That window size is put into SF video mode, which holds both the window size and bits per pixel, which we may or may not be getting to at a later date. RenderWindow may also hold a title, which is the text that goes into the title bar. RenderWindow may also hold different styles, here being default. It may have the minimize, maximize, and close options. If the render window style is closed, then we may only minimize or close the window. If the render window style is none, then there are no options and no title bar. If the render window style is resize, then we may only resize the window manually. Lastly, if the render window style is title bar, then we only get the title bar. The render window function set frame rate limit will set the maximum frame rate of the render window. We set it here for 60 frames per second, but it should be the refresh rate of the user's monitor. The render window function is open, checks if the window is open or not. The render window function clear clears the entire screen with a single background color, and if one so chooses, a stencil, which we'll get to at a later date. And the render window function display displays everything that is drawn to the screen. The render window function set vertical sync enabled synchronizes the frame rate of the window with the refresh rate of the user's monitor so that there are no visual artifacts. The render window function set title sets the input as the new title. If we open the debug menu, then we can now see that it says title bar. The render window function set visible, if false, will make the window invisible and the window won't even show up in the taskbar. The render window function set minimum size sets the smallest size that the window may be resized into. Likewise, the render window function set maximum size sets the largest size that the window may be resized into. If we open the debug menu, we can see that the window may not be made any smaller, but it can be made larger up to a certain point. The render window function close just closes the window, so if we open the debug menu, it will just close our window. The render window function create will take in the same things that our render window did when we initialized it. If our window is closed, it will open a new one based on these inputs. Otherwise, it will close the old window and then create the new window. The render window function has focus, checks if the window has been focused on, meaning clicked into or clicked out of. So if we open the debug menu, we can see that our window is being focused on by default, but if we click out of it, it isn't being focused on anymore. Finally, the render window function draws whatever is part of the drawable class to the screen. Now, if we open the debug menu, we can see that there's a green circle on the screen. Thank you for joining me today. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.